Parents tell us what's right and wrong. Advertisers spend millions trying to persuade us. But what factors really influence the decisions we make? How does marketing impact the way we spend money? Can Photoshop and the creative ideas behind it really influence the foods that we eat? I don't know the answers to those questions, but I do know that Photoshop is amazing and chocolate pudding can be saporous.
This poster, found in a Manhattan subway station, was created using the Liquify function in Photoshop. Today we're going to reimagine this poster using the Liquify function as well. To begin, we're going to need to open up this yellow background, and you're going to find a photo of yourself, make a selection, copy, and paste it in. Next, you're going to press Control M, or you're going to go to Image Adjustments, and then Curves. And when we do, we're going to create a slight S-curve, or adjust accordingly, making the lights a little bit lighter, the darks a little bit darker. Great. Next, I'm going to press Control-Shift-X. And when we do, it opens up the Liquify function. Next, I'm going to press Control, and then click. I'm going to click on my face, and I'm going to zoom in. Tremendous. Next, I'm going to click on the top tool. This is the forward warp tool, and I've got it. You're going to want to adjust the brush size, density, and pressure accordingly. You can experiment a little bit. And what we need to do in this activity is create a jello face. So I'm going to round out my cheeks a little bit. That looks great. Alright, so I'm going to press OK. We've got one down, and you're going to need to add 3 of your buddies. Make sure that you press Control M to adjust curves on each student. So I'm going to select this student, press Control Shift X. I'm going to hold Control, and I'm clicking on his face to zoom in. I'm using the forward warp tool, and we need to give this guy a nice big smile. Now he looks very happy. I'm going to press OK. Beautiful. I'm going to click on the Move tool, select this student, press Control Shift X. I'm holding Control, I'm zooming in. Again, I'm using the forward warp tool. And he looks pretty thrilled about this jello pudding. And finally, Control Shift X. Hold Control, you're going to zoom, oops, a little too far. Great. Great, and so you can sort of round out the cheeks if necessary. That looks pretty good. I'm going to press OK. Beautiful. Next, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add text. So I can see that in the original image it says, say, pudding face. In our image, what I'm going to do is add Brooklyn's pudding face. I am using the Pristina font, yellow with a black stroke. You can see that I've got it at an angle. Additionally, I know that I need to add the pudding and this jello logo, and I took a photo of the pudding. You're going to add it yourself to the lower right hand corner along with the jello logo. You can see that I added an outer glow to this as well. Once you're done, you're going to want to write your name in white at the bottom, and then you're going to zoom out. Keep in mind you're going to want to save it as a PSD frequently so you don't lose your work, but once you're just about done, you're going to press Control A. You're going to press Control Shift C. And when you press Control Shift C, that copies all layers. And now you're going to want to paste it into these 2 images. So this looks great. I'm going to line it up on the upper left hand corner. I'm going to then go to Edit, Transform, Distort. And I'll drag it down. Oops. And you can adjust the opacity if you feel like you need to, but this is pretty standard. And then that looks great right there. I'm going to press check. And then I kind of want to nudge this over a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control T. And then I'm going to click right next to the check button. This right here. And I'm going to actually just drag it out a little bit, so it looks a little bit more realistic. I'm going to press check. And for all intents and purposes, that looks pretty good. I'm going to return to this other image. And this is our model family. I'm going to press Control V. I'm going to press Edit, Transform, Distort. And we're going to drag it so all 4 corners meet up. You're going to want to send to me the original version as well as these 2 Subway Post versions. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to see your work. Good luck.